Hey guys, what's up? Cody Groom here. Today we have Anthony and his 340i. Wide body, slammed, just looks absolutely gorgeous. All right, man, well, talking about like the theme of the car, I feel like the car, you definitely have like a theme going on with the car. I've seen a lot of wide body, a lot of bad cars. I mean, it's become kind of trendy nowadays.
It is,
right?
yeah.
But I like how you have some additional pieces. You have like all the little stuff too.
Yeah, dude, exactly. It's like the little pieces, you know, that really adds the most, because like at the end of the day, it's those little pieces that we end up talking about more than just the big obvious.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's kind of why I was just kind of trying to think outside the box when I was going this route of going wide body. I always seen these cars on Instagram, and I kind of thought to myself, like, how do they even do this? How do they afford it? I'm like, there's no way I'll ever be able to do it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of just eventually just happened. You know, I came across this kit for a good price, the wheels, the suspension.
What kit is that?
The kit I have on now it's a company called Clinched.
Okay.
So yeah, they specialize like in universal fenders, but now they're starting to like do specific wide body kits for specific cars now. So it's kind of cool.
Cool. I mean, moving into the front, what's going on with the front bumper?
This car comes stock with the M Sport. This is actually a custom M2 style front bumper. So the new F87 M2. That is in front. Yeah.
It's aggressive, dude. I like it.
No, yeah, dude. When I put this bumper on, everyone was like, "What the heck? This is insane. This looks crazy." So.
I've seen some people put like the M2 style bumper on the E90s.
Yeah,
but the lines don't fit right because this body style has more aggressive lines.
I agree.
And this, like, I mean, even the headlights alone, like on your car, you have the headlights that kind of dip in.
Yeah.
And have that aggressive look, versus the E90 doesn't have that same
feel.
No,
I definitely agree.
What front lip is this?
It's actually it's a OEM M2 style front lip. It's full carbon fiber lip.
That looks good. I don't know, so you got carbon fiber grills. You see a lot of that now too, with like almost everyone takes out the chrome.
Yeah, dechroming is like becoming another trend. No one wants to see the car, everything's blacked out.
Yeah, and then obviously the hood, you have something custom going on there too. What's up with the hood?
So this is a Sabon hood. It's full carbon. When I first got the hood, it just looked overpowering with all the white going on. I decided to do a paint job on it and kind of follow the body lines, you know, and kind of have just the carbon standing out in the middle.
Yeah, so the hood didn't actually come like that. That's something you actually did.
Yeah, I did this myself. I thought about, you know, how to make it stand out.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it because it separates. You have like the carbon accent without it being that overpowering carbon fiber hood.
But it's a lot still.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. So, you know, it's kind of just going for that carbon contrast.
And then I see some little carbon fiber pieces around the car. I noticed you have some in the rear of the side skirts. Tell me a little bit about what's going on with all the aero.
Obviously, I was gonna have a carbon fiber front lip. I think, you know, most car enthusiasts from that. Yeah. So I kind of want to have the theme going all around. I have these side skirts. They're a company called Enlays. Unfortunately, they discontinued. They're not around anymore.
One thing though I do love about the side skirts is how they actually go up. A lot of the side skirts, and they sit out only like 1.5 inches, and to me, it's like you can only see them from certain angles. Even you see the pictures on the side, and you're like, I can't. Is there even side skirts on there? Like I can't really tell. So notice in the rear though, you have some different carbon fiber pieces going on. One of the main things I noticed was the actual duckbill lip, or duckbill spoiler, I should say. Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, this is actually a Street Fighter LA duckbill. They're actually in the process of making a full wide body kit for this car. I think it adds like that aggressiveness. Before there, I just had like a high kick trunk lip, but it wasn't cutting it.
Yeah, I always love, I don't know, there's something about having like a duckbill on a car that it fits. Like when people just put a duckbill on their car, like even whether it's just like the molded, you know, duckbill trunks or something like that, like it doesn't always look so good.
It kind of stands out too, but not in a good way.
Yeah. Like I feel like with a lot of things, it's about
you know, having a car that you're adding on stuff so that stuff fits, right? Like
Exactly.
you can't add certain, if the car is not aggressive and doesn't fit that.
Exactly. Everyone gets a car and they want to make it as aggressive as possible, but like you said, you can't just do it.
Yeah, you have. It's like a steady transition.
Yes, the car can't just do it altogether.
One thing that I thought was unique is I've seen some companies offer it, but you have kind of like that carbon fiber piece on the edge.
This kit, I feel like should have came with the full aero package for it, but unfortunately it didn't. So I had to think outside the box. So I had someone custom make me a piece to the specs of that rear piece, and we just wrapped the carbon, and you can't even tell. It looks good.
It looks good.
It adds a lot. If it wasn't there, you would be like, oh, it's missing something.
So moving back into the wide body and the wheels, what's your setup for the wheels? Actual fitment, your offset, all that. What's going on there?
So luckily, when I was going wide body, a good friend of mine actually had a Liberty Walk M4. So he was getting rid of his wheels. So he's like, hey, let's see if these wheels will fit on your build. Was it nice enough? And he gave them to me.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because honestly, that was one of the big things I was scared about going wide body, because a 3-piece wheel this big is expensive.
So what size are the wheels?
This is 20 by 10.5.
Okay.
And the rear is 20 by 12.
Okay, wow. Dude, 2012 in the rear.
Yeah.
Damn. Are you running any type of spacers?
I'm running 6 inches in the front.
Okay.
6-inch spacer in the front.
Yeah, no spacers in the rear?
No.
No spacers at all?
No, this is how aggressive the wheel is.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you're pretty, dude, like, you're lift defender.
I'm pushing it right now.
Yeah,
I'm pushing it.
It looks good. So with the wide body, tell me a little bit about how that changed the car. Because obviously I know, like, when you go from a stock car to all of a sudden 12 inch in the rear.
Yeah. So like on this car factory, I think the most aggressive you could run is like a 20 by 10, if anything.
Yeah.
So adding 2 more inches is definitely gonna add a lot. Then with the meaty tire setups, I was just like, oh, I wonder how this is gonna be. But overall, how it rides, it's good, you know? My initial thoughts when I first did it was it felt like a boat. It was just a little, like, it felt wobbly because, you know, before that I had the air suspension on the car, but I didn't have it for as long. Yeah. So like, it took some time to adjust to, but it's fine now. I just can drive this car hard and there's no issues.
When you first went on bags versus stock suspension, what was your initial thought? Yeah.
So I had stock suspension. I put some lowering springs on. I threw some H&Rs on, and then I was like, I want more low.
I do always need more low.
I want more low.
I
did the coilovers. To be honest, like, I wasn't trying to hit the track, you know, do anything crazy. But when I did coilovers, I definitely noticed a difference in the way the car drove.
Okay. But what about initial handling thoughts? Like when you first put the bags on, were you like, and you got in the car for that first drive?
It felt squishy.
Yeah.
It felt different. It felt like I was on a bag. So we did some adjustments, and I can't even tell. I mean, I could drive in someone else's car, I could drive in my car. You can't tell. Yeah.
So you feel like after actually dialing it in.
You can dial it to how you want it to feel, and it's there, and it feels good.
Yeah, because I see, like, there's one guy that I've seen, he has like a STI, and he runs it on bags.
Yeah.
He's sponsored and everything, runs on the track, and I'm like, and apparently has no issues. And I'm like, I think there's always that like stipulation with bags that you're like, well, you can't track it. You can't drive the car.
Exactly. So, no racing, no track. It's more show and just to have fun with it.
Yeah.
But if I was gonna like dedicate 100% track car, I'd do coilovers.
Yeah.
100%.
Makes sense.
You know.
Can't not say bags are for looks. I mean, look at the car now.
Right.
It's parked. It's dumped. Like, you know.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. So,
it looks good. So moving into the exhaust, I noticed you have huge exhaust tips. Like, I mean, from the rear, they're massive. What's going on with everything?
I ran a few different exhaust setups. When I first got the car, I did like a muffler delete, typical. I just wanted it to be loud.
Yeah.
And then after that, like, I want to go lower, I wanted to go louder. So I did full straight pipe all the way through. Over time, it started to just be too loud, the drone and stuff. I couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
I actually got an OEM factory muffler and I gutted it. So it's completely empty inside. So it's technically full straight pipe with a muffler.
Yeah.
But that's gutted, so it's empty. And then I added huge tips.
It looks good. It looks aggressive. Yeah. What about? Because I'm hearing it backfire all the time. What is there a tune going on? Or?
Yeah, the car is a flash tuned.
Okay.
Yeah, it's flash tuned by a company called HD Tuning. I tuned it for more performance, you know, to make it faster, but also do like a burble tune to make it pop more aggressive. Surprisingly, this car factory with no tune at all pops like crazy still. Yeah, so, but I wanted to just to be crazy popping.
Well, cool, man. Overall, like the styling, everything looks good. I think you've done a good job, again, like I said earlier, tying the theme in together.
Thank you.
And just creating like a solid car versus like having an aggressive one part and a non-aggressive
Exactly,
gear.
no, I definitely agree.
sipping Aquafina, I'm sipping 15, kept a weapon on me. Flow make digits, I'm on my business, stack chicken like what it's gon' be. Love is love. Love is love. Adios. Love is love. Love is love. Adios.
I appreciate you coming out today. Well, I guess we came to you, but beautiful car, man.
Thanks, man.
I'm hyped to see what you do next.
Thanks, bro. It was fun.
Thanks for being on the show.